Today we're going to take a look at exactly how to use the Bondo hog to get large areas of filler perfectly straight. One of the most important things when trying to get a large area of filler straight is using sharp tools, like this cheese grater blade and a fresh sheet of 40 grit sandpaper. When using a Bondo hog, you'll have one hand here and one hand here, and the handle will be facing down. You'll keep it nice and flat, not on an angle or anything like that, staying on top of the filler. We'll pull it down on an angle like this, and then cancel those strokes out by going against them on this end. Then back and forth, and up and down to cancel out those sanding strokes. We'll use the cheese grater to get it close and cut down on dust, and you can start by just taking off those ridges. We stayed away from the body line because it's very long, and we're going to use this long board to sand the bottom first, get that perfectly straight, use a piece of tape, and then sand down to that tape. When laying the tape down, you'll want to pull it pretty tight to make sure it stays straight. Here's what it looks like up close. We know this is perfectly straight, and we know the tape line is perfectly straight. Now we just have to sand down to that tape line carefully. And that's about as close as you'll want to get with the hog. And you just want to sand up to it until you see it start to fray. And let me get the rest of this. Here's a close-up of that tape line after sanding right up to it. Now when we pull the tape, we'll have a perfectly straight body line. And here's a close-up, and obviously you'll want to round that off with some finer grit sandpaper. We'll finish this up with some 80 grit, DA sand the perimeter with 120 grit, and I'll throw a coat of primer on it so you can see the finished panel. After 3 coats of primer surfacer, this area is ready to be block sanded, primed again, finished sanded, and painted. I hope you enjoyed this video on using the Bondo hog to get large areas of filler straight. If you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.